Hey, you guys, this is your coach, Dr. Andrea Dickerson here, founder of EyeOnTheDaycare.com, where we connect childcare business owners with proven management solutions. For today's proven management solution, let's talk money. Let's talk about your financial stability benchmarks that you must have in place in order to ensure that you're ready to scale and grow your company. If you're interested in finding out more about good versus bad financial habits that you must have in childcare, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Imagine if you could improve your hiring practices. Imagine if you could improve the behavior of the children in your classroom. Imagine if you could improve your overall staff satisfaction by just making a few changes and improving your operations. Well, it's happening now at the www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess virtual online conference. Spend 2 days with me discovering how to improve your operations so that you can improve your classrooms, improve your hiring practices, improve the behavior of your children, and improve your staff satisfaction. You are going to love it. Don't miss it. Tickets are now available. Go now, jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com, and get your virtual ticket. And let's spend 2 days together and change the game. You guys, thank you so much for staying along with me. It is Whiteboard Wednesday. So let's get ready to join me at the whiteboard as I show you some behind the scene content that we are exclusively teaching owners at our virtual conference. You can find out more by logging on to www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com and grab your virtual ticket today. All right, let's go behind the scenes. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to your Whiteboard Wednesday, where today we're going to talk about great financial habits that you must have to be successful in your childcare business. All right, to begin, so many childcare business owners have the wrong habits. They have the habits of not looking at their finances. They have the habits of not being interested in their profit and loss statements. They have the habit of asking somebody else how much should they charge. They have the habits of calling around to other childcare programs only to find out what they charge and if they should charge the same. But let me tell you, that's a big no-no in childcare when it comes to finances. So let's talk about some good habits that I want you to begin to acquire in your childcare business. So I have here with me information that we're going to be talking about at our upcoming virtual conference. You can find out more at jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. So here what we have is our framework that we teach owners that you must have in place in order to be successful. Your operations, enrollment, staffing, financial stability and profitability, growth and expansion. So today we're going to deal with this yellow portion about your financial stability and the things that you need to do to make sure that you're profitable. So number one is, I want to make sure that you are using what we call benchmarks. Benchmarks help clarify the term industry standard. So there's an industry standard that you want to understand when it comes to grading and validating your business practices. Number one, I want you to start considering your net profit. The industry standard is 20 to 30%. So your net profit is the amount of money your business generates minus expenses. So this is what we call net profit. So whatever is considered an expense and whatever is considered income, you will need all of that data every 30 days so that you are tracking those numbers and ensuring that you are at a 20 to 30%. So if you had the habit of calling someone to find out what they charge and you were to utilize their numbers in order to run your company, you are already starting out wrong. So make it a habit that you will begin to look at what you have coming in, what you have going out, and do your percentage to be sure that you're right in the national percentile of 20 to 30%. And 30% is much better. All right, here we go. The next one is calculating your revenue per child. Now this is important because revenue per child is the CEO's decision. Sometimes we have where we do business with subsidy agencies, and they will tell you how much they will pay you per child. But you got to understand dollars. And you got to understand when a business transaction doesn't make sense, so that you don't just follow trends, right? There are several childcare owners who've decided that subsidy care is not the best option for them because of the return on investment. Some states don't pay enough to cover what it costs to care for children, and some states do. So you want to understand how much revenue one child will bring into your company. Now, this revenue has nothing to do with the expenses, but all to do with the amount that they will bring in. You want to be clear about revenue so that you can begin to make business decisions on the type of expenses your company will accumulate. If you do not track your revenue per child, every 30 days, you can find yourself with a larger debt to income ratio, which will impact the quality of your program, which will impact whether or not you raise your rates. And so many owners have another bad habit of utilizing their gut and intuition to raise rates instead of looking at the books. So let's look at the books and make sure that your revenue per child that you generate is priced effectively so that you can have a profit. All right. And then here's the next one. You want to make sure that you have a successful enrollment rate of 90%. So you'll go in your classrooms, you will count how many students are there, or you'll pull up your data and you'll determine how many students your organization cares for in a day's time. The reason why this is so important is because you should be at 90% of your license capacity. So if your license capacity was 100 students, your 90% is 90 children. If you are less than 90 children, then that's a warning sign that there are some unhealthy marketing activities that's not being done in your company. So it's so important that you lay aside bad habits. Some bad habits include just showing up, going into your business and putting out fires. Those are bad habits. You want to have a marketing strategy, a marketing campaign, and you want to follow your ABCs. Always be closing. That's the ABC of childcare. Finding opportunities that don't exist so that people can find out about your company and do business with you. One of the biggest habits that owners have in the childcare industry is thinking they are the service provider. You're not the service provider. You are the CEO. And it's your responsibility to make sure that your enrollment maintains 90% or above. If you leave it up to me, I'm the one that say 100%. However, the industry norm is at 90. Well, all right. I hope that you have written down this data and that you're interested in having financial stability and profitability in your childcare program. So there you have it. I hope that I have simplified this process so much for you that you are now ready to set good habits in your finances, that you're ready to take your business to the next level and implement growth systems. Find out more by logging on to jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com and grabbing a virtual ticket. You can learn about being fiscally responsible from the privacy of your own home. Ask questions, get feedback, and improve how you capture data in your childcare business. You don't want to miss this virtual conference. Go now, www.jumpstartmychildcaresuccess.com. See you soon. Bye, guys.